Hey guys, Uncle Pip here. Welcome back to the channel. This is Friday, October 3rd, 2025. Got the Jeep running. We're gonna hop in it. Hey guys, Uncle Pip here. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a Jeep update video, finally. We've got a lot to cover. I'm going to record this over the course of about 2 or 3 days, so I don't know when it's going to get published. Anyway, first thing that I've done since I've done a Jeep update video, I installed the seats correctly. I don't know. I put the seat cushions in. That's how I should word that. So you'll notice here I have the screws go into the seat cushions, so now they don't move. That's new. I bought these seat cushions a long time ago, I think 2022, and I never put them on correctly. Every time I drove, they would always slide on me. And the reason I didn't do that is because I was kind of nervous. You had to punch the canvas. I felt like that was kind of like a permanent thing. The screws themselves are not, they are the correct screw. Some of the holes in the metal have been made bigger, so they don't actually work the way they're supposed to work, and that's why it's actually kind of loose now. It's not supposed to do that, so I was trying to fix that before I did it. And then I realized I need to fix the actual metal part, and that's going to be harder. I'll do it later, or I'll have somebody else do it for me. I don't know. But that was the big one. Now, the next thing, I started ordering more parts. And you'll notice I finally got these. These are the eye bolts. These are going to go on the near the pintle hitch. And it's for the safety chains for the trailers. I've been wanting to get those for a long time, so I can finally ride with my trailer safely. And I also got this. It's a little bracket. That's for something else. Later in this video, I'll show you everything else that I've ordered. A lot of these Jeep update videos coming in the future are going to be just me showing you what parts I've ordered. And then eventually, we're going to tear the whole Jeep apart and put all those parts on it. But today, while you're here with me, I'm going to go ahead and put those eye bolts in so I can drive safely. But first, there is something else. A bucket of water because of another leak. That's right. I was at work, it started raining. When I came home, the floor was wet. So I put the bucket there and it caught this rain. This is annoying, it's frustrating. I gotta fix this. Someday. Well, I'm done for today. Ran into problems already. Can you believe that? Nah, never. let me show you what I did. I turned the camera off because the battery's almost dead. I can't find my spare batteries. That's upsetting me. I took the pintle hitch off, and that is now here. I put the new eye bolts in, and they don't fit. But they don't fit because they're not long enough. But they should be long enough. So I looked at it, and there's an extra plate added to my Jeep. I don't know if it belongs or not. So now I need to find another Jeep to compare it with. But like I said, this is going to be a multi-day video anyway, so just going to have to walk away from it. And this here. See how there's a plate? But that bolt don't fit. It don't go the whole way through. You'll notice that the old one, the modern one, how's that? I'll say modern and old, modern. I don't know. This one is longer, and that's the one I took off. I'm going to leave everything out, and I'm going to come back to it next week. I'll fill you in when I get the next package. That'll be fun. As promised, I have another update. I have discovered why it's not working for me. I made it work for me, and I have a history lesson for you. We're still in day 1. I found my spare batteries, so that was pretty big. They're right here. That makes me happy. Check this out, though. You would almost say that looks right. It's not right. It's close, but it's not. Now let me show you why. Alright, if you missed it, where I was showing you is supposed to be flat. It was supposed to go like a straight line down. But if you look closely, it does not go straight down. At the bottom, it actually curves up and out. That is because somebody towed with this Jeep something that was too heavy for this Jeep. And that bottom bar completely just bowed outwards. When it did that, there's a backing plate. I was not sure if that backing plate was supposed to be there. It is supposed to be there. However, when I had the pintle hitch off, I had found that the welds were broken, and now there's a gap. Well, the welds are broken because, again, it's supposed to be flush and flat, but when it got bent, it no longer is flush where it's supposed to be. So that's why. I made it work for the short term, but those nuts are not secured the way they're supposed to. They're not fully seated. So to fix that, though, realistically, I need to replace some more parts. There's more body work that needs done. I'm going to try to show you. See how this bows out like that? That's not straight. That shows really good right there. That's bad. That's bad right here. Like that's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to bow outward like this. That's supposed to be flush with this. But notice how it's not. That's a problem. Alright. I got more parts. I told you this day was coming. I have a list. We'll go through the list. And also got a sticker this time. I'm excited about that. So what do I have? Let's see here. Free shipping. This is the mounting pad set. Strap top bow hold down set. Crash pad hardware kit. Side pocket curtain fastener stuff. Hood hinge hardware kit. Spare tire carrier hardware kit. F-mark bolts. body mounting kit, new heat shield, carburetor tool, e-brake, cable and handle. Let's put this on. Why not? Well, that's going to wrap up today's video. I opened up my straps. I thought this was going to be easy. Nothing's easy. So let's go over what I've done so far. I opened up the top bow brackets, as you can see here. But you'll notice that it's smooth. It's nothing there. I found out there's supposed to be a Footman loop attached on both sides on top of the top bow. I also believe this right here is a Footman loop. I don't think this one's supposed to be here. If you know better than me, leave a comment in the comment section below. I don't think that's supposed to be here, and I think I'm going to take this off. I'm going to have to install this on the top bow itself, and then I'll be able to use those straps. But that strap connects to that Footman loop when it's connected to the top bow. It does not connect to this Footman loop, which is what I thought it did, but that actually makes no sense, because once you put the top on it, the top actually needs to connect to this Footman loop in the back. Yeah, there's a Footman loop here. That's where the top connects to, so you can't have this strap connected to this if the top strap's supposed to connect there. I'm pretty certain on this one. So I'm going to do more research to make sure I'm really certain, make certain of my certainty. Next time I work on the Jeep, though, I do want to install the crash pad. I showed you I have the crash pad hardware kit. I thought the straps would be easier, and I was wrong. But it's getting late. I just spent like an hour playing on my phone, looking for videos to tell me how to do what I just described to you. I can't find any good ones. And it took me like an hour to establish. I think the Footman loop is in the wrong place. So that's where we're at. I know I showed you guys the hitch earlier, but I'm looking at it right now, and it bothers me. Apparently, they're kind of cheap. You could buy a new Crossmember, but I was also told that it's easy to also straighten. So I'm going to try to straighten it before I buy a new one. The back plate, I'm going to buy a new back plate because they're cheap, and it sounds dumb not to. So yeah, I think that's it. That's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching, and as always, I guess I enjoyed making this one. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Talk to you next time.